I'm willing. I'm willing to take the heat for this one, boys, because for me, there's a big problem with Apple. For me, there is. But for other people, they're absorbed by the system. They're completely ingrained in it, and they can't see any other way apart from the Apple life. Now, unfortunately, Apple have made some big mistakes over the last, 5 years. I'm not the first one to say it, and I won't be the last one to say it, because obviously they're not going to take on board the little bits of advice they might get here and there. But I'm telling you, Apple, you're going to get got, because people, I think eventually, will just not be having this. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now, we're just going to be talking about Apple, the big boys, one of the big boys, one of the big companies, one of the biggest companies in the world, and how they make a lot of good decisions in a lot of cases, but they also make a lot of not good decisions, aka bad decisions, aka the worst decisions in tech. And I'm not speaking lightly there. I'm not speaking hyperbole there. I'm really speaking seriously. They really do great things, and then they kick their consumers in the teeth with some of the stuff they do. And I'll tell you, something that has really riled me up over the last 3-4 years is how they've decided to get rid of their ports on their products, all right? It really does grate me. It gets me going in all the wrong ways. It gets me hysterical sometimes, because I'm looking about saying I need to get a new laptop, all right? Eventually it's going to have to happen. I'm using mine. I'm using non-senseis. Things going wrong, things going right, things are going wrong. So because of that, I'm having to look at getting a new laptop. And the problem is I'm looking at these multiple products, like the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro. That's essentially what I'm looking at in terms of laptop. And I'm seeing a big problem with the ports, all right? On the Airs, there's seemingly one port on the whole device. And on the Pros, there's like 2. How can it be a Pro device if there's just 2 ports on the whole thing and they're the same port? Why would you do that? Because of this, I'm having to look at maybe getting an iMac. I can't really afford an iMac at this moment in time. That would probably be not the best thing to do monetarily. So I'm kind of in this flux of saying, I need an Apple. I kind of have to have an Apple because I know how the software works. I know how the product works. And they ingrain you with that stuff. But now, especially with the movie editing, with all this type of stuff going on, sound editing, I understand how it works. And now, I kind of can't just shift. I don't know. It's probably going to happen. I don't want it to happen, but I'm probably going to have to learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. That's a long process. It's hard to get your hands around any type of software, but an editing software is particularly difficult. My problem isn't that they've done this, it's that they've done this, but they're still marketing themselves as Apple with the MacBook Pro and Air as the product for creators. How can you be the product for creators when you don't have an SD card port on your computer? When you don't have an HDMI port on your computer? I don't like the fact that you're paying over £1,000 for a product, a laptop, and you don't have the functionality that you'd get in a £400, £300 laptop. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. And I think it's a real problem how they'll say, oh, just buy this adapter and buy that adapter, or buy this one big spider adapter. And I've seen it. I've seen it all over the years, the last few, with people walking around with multiple cables hanging out of their laptop from one port. It seems like this could break at any point. I'm going to have to bring my laptop to the Mac store all the time because something's going to get broke off inside the computer. I don't want that. No one wants that. Just put a bloody SD card port on your computers. Put an old USB port on there. Just one. Put an HDMI port on there. Just one. And you can do a lot of good, all right? Please, don't say you're for the creators and then proceed to not input the functionality that any creator would need, which is an SD card port, all right? All right? Gravy. I'm tucking out. I'm done. My energy is zapped. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. Other than fix it, that would be a great start. That would be a great building point from the consumers and from Apple to come together and say, yes, we should add some more ports to our products. If it can happen, great. If not, I can't see myself being able to buy one of your products. Plus, they are generally overpriced. Let's not play about. I like the functionality. I like the system. I like the OS. I'm used to it. But it is pricey. Anyway, guys, If you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Apple's going to come after you. What they're going to do is, they're going to streamline your life. And you're going to think they're doing a good thing for you. But really, they're not. And then eventually, you're going to be like, you messed up my life. And they'll be like, we were just doing the things we thought you wanted us to do. And you'll say, no, you messed me up. That's how I feel. That's how a lot of people feel. They're going to come after you. You don't want that. They might come after me. I don't want that. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You have been Grant. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. So hashtag never know it. Just how it goes. Also bring the Bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. And we also bring that. Bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.